We're gonna end this where we started this at. In 2006, I told Ben Karson I was making a documentary. I didn't tell him he was the documentary. It was called Get Shorty. That's Governor O'Malley. He approved a program in 2006. It's 20 years. 20 years of Baltimore. Right here. Duane G. Davis. Get Shorty. You feel me? See the date? November 29th, 2006. You're talking about mass incarceration in your prison industry. Stop and frisk and zero tolerance. I'm the 2021 Weaver Award winner. I went from Baltimore's worst to Baltimore's best, and I put it all on film, weaving the social fabric. That's Mayor Brandon Scott, and that's what Sheila Dixon, that's Karson Fume, and this is Hope, helping oppressed people elevate. All right, that's my certificate. Ex-felons got a right to vote. All right, ex-felons got a right to vote. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. He made the movie A Body of Politics. Well, I made a movie too, and he the star of the show. Right here. All right, visual and performing arts, political involvement, photography, journalism, technology, law, sports, cultural exchanges. I gave you the Shorty program. You talk about violence reduction, I gave you the program. This is Shorty, self-help organization for the redevelopment and re-education of the young. I gave you economic, I gave you political, I gave you medical, I gave you environmental, I gave you education. I gave you the program, religious callings, health, and it's notarized, you feel me, in Carroll County. I gave Mayor Brandon Scott this in 2006. He was Councilman Scott. The councilman, see the date? 2010. It's notarized. Making a documentary and you the star of the show. A Shorty documentary. I can't raise my kids locked up and I can't raise them in jail. That's Jake Davis and Philip Davis. Those are my sons. That's the Interstate Commission Adult Offender Suspension. All right, that's 2008. I was locked up in another state. I couldn't sign those checks. And that's my FBI file number, all right? That's my FBI file number. I'm a jailhouse lawyer. I'm an activist. I'm not a jailhouse snitch. But I'm relaxing today. I'm relaxing. That's Barbara Mikulski, Bill Ferguson, Johnny Oleski, all right? And County Executive Pitt Stewart. These are the forged checks. That's not my signature. That's not my signature. That's not my signature. We talk about monopoly, the money behind mass incarceration. That's Sheila Dixon. And that's Natasha from the Public Defender's Office. Like I said, I was making a movie, and I'm laid back. Shorty documentary. The Baltimore Sun, Brent Jones, ABC, NBC, CBS. The role the media plays in misinformation. I'm the cook, and I'm getting ready to cook y'all up. That's Governor Westmore. Like I said, I'm weaving the social fabric. Governor Westmore got my intellectual property. He got this book. You feel me? Governor Westmore got this book. That's Governor Westmore, and that's Governor Larry Hogan and me. Governor Westmore and me, Governor Larry Hogan, Governor O'Malley, yeah. See the big picture here? I was making a movie. That's out for justice. November 2023. Jim Jordan, the House Judiciary Committee, all right? For more information about Mr. Davis, he can be found on Facebook. And that's Karson Fume. That's the 2021 Weaver Award winner. The governor's citation. You feel me? The governor's citation. And that's Governor Hogan that gave me that. That's Governor Westmore. That's Pastor Heber Brown and Jill P. Carter. And we talk about Operation Greylord, the money behind mass incarceration. We're gonna take footsteps for justice. Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and Lake County, Illinois. Governor O'Malley created this machine. That's Judge Bell. That's Scott Schellenberger. That's Barbara Mikulski, Brooke Learman, Adrian Jones, also Brooks. And that's notarized in Harford County. That makes it legal in any state. Making a documentary ain't against the law, and everything is documented. That's business entities for artists and creators. And that's the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution, the right to be secure in my property. I was kidnapped by the state and y'all stole my property. So it's 90 days of session. I support Kaylin Young because Kaylin Young asked for my exoneration. But this is the legislators by district. I was making a documentary about our legislators. That's 2025. All our legislators and the money you make behind mass incarceration. I'm the cook in Baltimore, the caterer in Baltimore since 1997, all right? I'm an activist in Baltimore. I'm an artist in Baltimore. And welcome to the big show. You can ask her about me. You can ask Kaylin about me. You feel me? That is not a bomb threat. It was a toilet. And making a movie ain't against the law. And I did it through the legal lens. 20 years of Shorty. 20 years of Shorty. Starbucks 2026. Shorty 2006. Welcome to Harbor East Starbucks. I'm looking to go to the Supreme Court. And I'm gonna do it through the legal lens. Making a movie ain't against the law. That's Baltimore County Police Department. That's Shorty Pull Your Mask Up. That's Lou Clippinger. That's Delegate Pena in control of Bill Henry. That's Martin Luther King. That's Brooke Learman. And this is the Inspector General. If you go to the Inspector General, Isabella Cummings, get all that information. Because I'm keeping the dream alive. And I'm giving you the good kind of trouble. The good kind of trouble. See the big picture here? I applied for Martin Luther King's job and y'all got mad. We ain't got no more Martins. We ain't got no more Malcolms. We got too many self-serving demigods. So in 2026, we doing Operation Greylord. We're gonna do Footsteps for Justice. And it ain't gonna be just us no more. Chicago style.